Hey guys, in today's video I'm going to be ranking Megadeth albums. So, I don't know what else to say, but let's get into it. We are going to be using some like random I'm not even going to explain that. But first album. Let's start off with Killing Is My Business, and this is a really legendary first album. Arguably I'm going to say it's better than Kill 'Em All in standards of first album. Of course they got mechanics. Love to Death. Really good. I think this is a lineup that had Poland, Junior, Dave, and Gar. I don't know why I'm talking like this. Okay, Poland, Junior, Dave, and Gar. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna give it an A tier. Second album, Peace Sells. This is a really legendary '80s album. I'd say one of the best thrash albums out there. Really legendary second album. They got good songs like Peace Sells. And by the way, Peace Sells just hit 100 million streams on Spotify. That's a pretty big deal. And it's actually not a pretty big deal at all. To me, it is. Um, they got a cover like I Ain't Superstitious. I feel like that's a really good cover. Um, sorry. Gotta make sure my hair's good. I feel like yeah, it's a really good cover. Honestly, I thought it was just a normal Megadeth song because how much they put their Megadeth glory into the cover. So it's like a pretty good. I'm not. Yeah. Um. I'm gonna put an S tier. That's just how good it is. It's gonna be at the top of S tier. Third album, so far so good. So what? This is where the lineup kind of like broke up, and they had like this really weird lineup that they only had for like a year. This is how like Jeff. This has Jeff Young and that random drummer. Let me just search up Megadeth drummers. It was like some random dude with like big curly hair. So far. Uh, so far so good. So what? Photos. No. Photo shoot. Uh, Man, they got no photo shoots for this album, huh? Yeah, this guy. And he kind of looks like Jason Newsted a little bit, if I'm gonna be honest. Okay, well, yeah. The lineup was really funky. Jeff Young, I mean, he's respectable. Um, I mean, they have good songs. I don't really listen to this album that much. They have, Mary Jane and In My Darkest Hour. So I'm just gonna give it a B tier, right in the middle. It's not their worst, but it's pretty funky, and I don't really like it. Um, we have our goat, Rust in Peace. I mean, you can't get better than this. This is legendary. You can't get past Rust in Peace. It's at the top of S. Every single song on this album is a head-banging. I don't even know. Everything on this album is perfect. The album cover's perfect. I just can't stop glazing it. And if you're a Megadeth fan, you should put it at the top. There's no reason why you shouldn't. They have Five Magics, Holy Wars. There's all the great thrash epics. Now we have Countdown Extinction or Execution. I don't know. They have Symphony of Destruction. Their most hit commercial song. Their most popular, like 600 million streams on Spotify or something. Um, it is very good. I mean, I'm not gonna say it's bad, but I'm gonna put it at A. Personally, for me, I don't listen to it that much. Um, I just don't think it's that good. No, okay, I'm not gonna say that. It's a good album, but I don't think it deserves an S. But they do have good songs. I'm not gonna say it's bad. Next album, Euthanasia. We're gonna give this an S tier. They have their classic "A Tout Le Monde." Really good. I really like that song. One of their ballads. I think they only have a couple ballads. They have like "Trust." All the other ones, but this is the best one so far. So that's why I'm putting it at an S. I feel like this album deserves more recognition. I know it does have a fair amount of recognition. For some people, this is their favorite album, but it deserves more love. That's all I'm gonna say about that album. Next album, I am pretty sure it's, if I am guessing right, it's Trust. They have She Wolf. You know, or no, it's not called Trust. It's called Krypton. Yeah, Cryptic. Uh, Cryptic Writing. Sorry, I only know Trust because I always see that song all the time. They have Trust. She Wolf is my favorite song on that album. She Wolf is a really fun song, but I feel like besides that one song, I don't like it that much. So I'm putting it at a B. Um, Next, just this horrid, disgusting, just trash, disgusting. Just I Look, it's bad. Okay, I don't even want to try to explain it. I'm gonna get PTSD again. PTSD from even talking about this. So I'm gonna skip it. I'm pretty sure this is their next album. Let me go on Spotify real quick. I don't have Spotify. Spotify.com. I'm pretty sure. Megadeth. Of course, my screen went black. That's all. That always happens for me. Um, Sorry, I kind of forgot the order of this. Discography. Let's go all the way down. I'm sorry, this is taking quite a long. Okay, so yeah, it's The World Needs a Hero after that. Um, they kind of like were like everybody was like, Megadeth, you're going in a way too commercial way. You haven't, drifting away from your thrashy stuff ever since arguably probably Countdown to Execution or Extinction. I don't know which one. It's gonna go at a C. They tried to recreate Hangar 18. I mean, it's not that bad, I guess. Return to Hangar's not that bad. But I don't really know it. I don't care for the album. Tell me in the comments if you think otherwise, but besides that, I don't care. Um, Next album, I'm pretty sure it's this. This is a way too underrated album. This is a very good album, I think. Is that right? Yeah, The System Has Failed. I feel like this album's really good. I'm gonna put it at a B. No, I'm gonna put it at an A. This deserves more recognition. They have good songs like what's it called? Back in the Day. I really like Back in the Day. It's really catchy. You guys should give this album a listen again. Maybe the gears in your brain are finally working, so then you can finally realize that this is a good album. But it's going in A. I'm pretty sure next one is this, if I'm right. United Abominations, if I'm yeah, United Abominations. I barely listened to this album whatsoever. The only song that I ever listened to from this album is A Tu Le Monde, the Set Me Free version, the second one with Christina Scabia or whatever her name is. It's gonna go and see. It's not like horrible, but like it's not Trust levels. Not Trust. What is what is this called? Risk. I'm sorry if I was saying trust this whole time. It's Risk. Um, it's not as bad as Risk, but it's certainly not that good. Yeah, I think that's fine right there. Next we have, if I'm right, Endgame. Were the Endgames after that? I thought it was. I guess it's Endgame. I've never heard a singular song off this album, so I can't give it a ranking. I'm just gonna guess it's a B tier. My instincts are telling me it's a B tier. Now we have 13. I don't like this. I don't like this album whatsoever. It's gonna be a C. It's gonna be a C. It's not as bad as Risk, but I don't really like the lineup of this. Dave. I think Dave came back. Junior, after he left, and I'm pretty sure he left that United Abominations or this one. He left for something, but he came back after this, and it wasn't really that good. So it's going at a C. Ah, gosh. Super Collider. God. We're putting this at a D. I'm sorry. There are people that glaze this album too much. Okay, I'm not saying that it's a glazed album, but I'm just saying people are like, listen to it again, it deserves more recognition. I listened to it and it's still a big fat pile of shit. Still. I will never love this album. I don't know what else to say. I'm pretty sure after that it's Dystopia. 2016, alright. This is not that bad actually. I like Dystopia. We're putting it in a B. See, it's weird because it's like between B and A, so I'm gonna put it at the second of B, right behind So Far So Good. I don't know what else to say about the album, but it's not that bad. Next we have this one. It's going in the back of no. I'm putting it at high C. The Sick, the Dying, and the Dead. It's good. I don't like it that much, to be honest. I still don't like the lineup. I don't. This is before they brought Timu. Timu or Temu. I don't know how to say his name, but he is a legendary guitarist. He's really good. I'm not gonna say as good as Marty. Marty was a shredding goat, but yeah. Now we have their final album. This is where Dave's vocals have been rough ever since probably here. No, here. Endgame. It really shows here. They have their bonus track of Ride the Lightning. It's not bad at all. The riffs are pretty good. They're kind of catchy, but the voice is just like, I'm glad that they stopped making albums after this. Not that Megadeth, I'm glad that they stopped and like not seeing like they shouldn't make more music, but like, Dave, he's getting pretty old. Metallica, they're around the same age. I'm pretty sure Dave is only like a year older than no, right? Like a year or two older than James. Megadeth, like Dave is showing because he has like some chronic issues. I'm pretty sure he's like Viking hand, where his hand's slowly going in. He had throat cancer. I'm pretty sure. I mean, he's been through a lot in his life, but compared to Megadeth, they can probably squeeze two more out. No, not Megadeth. Metallica, they can probably squeeze two more albums because they're not the youngest people, but they're actually going pretty good. James' voice is pretty good. It's powerful. They're really energetic while playing. Lars needs to retire. What? Sorry. But yeah, we're putting this at a here, here. All right. This is my tier list of Megadeth. Give me another recommendation in the comments. Maybe I'll do some Slayer. Maybe I'll do some, Death. I'll rank Death albums next, maybe. But yeah. Sorry, I gotta see myself again. I need to see my beautiful face. But yeah, I hope you guys like this ranking. See you in the next one, guys. Peace.